for this week episode, or for this episode. Western Illinois versus number 12 Illinois. I'm going with number 12 Illinois. Illinois is going to have a great season this year. I would say that they will win about 9 games this year. I will say that. They're going to compete for the Big Ten title. Will they win the Big Ten title? No. But they will compete. And I have them winning 9 games this year. So, Illinois, again, Western Illinois, I got Illinois winning that game. Number 2, number 1, Texas versus Ohio. Believe it or not, I know most people know, and I'm a Michigan fan, that I will go with number 1 team in the country, which is Texas. Texas has an outstanding team. But they're going to lose to Ohio. They're going to lose to Ohio. That's a fact. They may not get smoked because Texas has a really great team. But they're going to lose. They're going to lose. I know people is like, yeah, you know, they got young Peyton over there. He going to tear it up. Ohio has a really good team. A really good team. And the Big Ten is the best conference in the world. The SEC is not the same, bro. They going back to what they used to be before Nick Saban joined the SEC. Nobody's afraid of the SEC no more. Nobody. And the amount of talent that Ohio has, they have no reason to be afraid at all. They have arguably the best 2 players in the country. Best 2. Their safety and their receiver. And they can ball out. Their safety actually used to be the starting safety on Alabama. So they're not going to be fair in Texas. So I got Ohio winning this game. But I don't have Ohio winning the conference. Who do you think? I think they're going to lose to. You know what I'm saying? But I do have Texas winning the SEC. They just going to lose to Ohio State. Number 3, number 8 Bama versus Florida State. That's going to be an outstanding game. But I do have Bama. I think their new coach coming from Washington is a great coach. He has a history of winning. He has a history of having great programs. And him having the access of Bama is going to be it's going to be a thing for that team. They're going to be great in that division, in that conference. And Florida State is also, in my opinion, is still kind of developmental, but they did improve. It's going to be an outstanding game, but I think Bama wins this game. My number 4th game, Old Dominion versus Indiana. I got Indiana winning this game. I think this game is going to get ugly. I think Indiana this year is going to win about 9 to 10 games. Again, Big Ten. It's a great conference. I'm telling you, the Big Ten is the best conference in college football. So I got them winning 9 to 10 games again this year. Number 9, LSU playing number 4, Clemson. I got Clemson. I think LSU is going to be a great team. They got Nussmeier, and great receivers. They got a great team overall. But Clemson has a great team as well. And I believe in quarterback play. And as good as Nussmeier is, I think Cade Klubnik is going to be more in his bag because he could run and he could throw. So I think he's going to have more opportunities to help Clemson to win. So I have Clemson beating LSU. And in my final number 6 game, number 6 Notre Dame versus number 10 Miami. That's going to be a really good game. Miami has a lot of high hopes this year, but they're going down. Notre Dame team is really good. They're really, really good. They have a new quarterback, but they're really, really good. They're super duper physical. Miami is a physical team as well. But Notre Dame was just in the national championship. And they bring in a lot of those guys back. And they have something to prove. Even though Miami is going to be great, they do have Carson Beck from Georgia. But I can't put all my eggs in Carson Beck. Because mind you, If Carson Beck would have had the season that he had last year, he would have been the #1 quarterback taken on the board. They wasn't expecting Shador and the kid that ended up on Miami, Ward, to have the seasons that they had for real. They was expecting Carson Beck to have that season from Georgia, and he didn't. Now he's at Miami. So I think Miami might be a beneficial spot to him based on their offense, but they losing to Notre Dame. And it's a rivalry game. So I got Notre Dame beating Miami. Again, I got Clemson beating LSU. I got Indiana beating Ole Miss. I got Bama beating Florida State. I got Ohio beating Texas. And I have Illinois beating Western Illinois. And that's my pick 6 for college football. So make sure y'all go tap in and win you some money. You're welcome. I think Arch Manning will play out of his mind on Saturday and beat Ohio State. Quarterback for Notre Dame is from Duke. He's nice. Yes, the kick a ball. But see, all he has to do is manage the game. And he's not necessarily a game manager. Notre Dame is scary good. They're scary good. Miami that's going to be a good game, but I just have Notre Dame, man. I think Notre Dame, they're scary good. They're scary good. So I got Notre Dame for that one. But you said you got Texas, so you think he's going to play out of his mind. I don't doubt that he will have somewhat of a good game. I don't think he plays out of his mind, though. I don't think he plays out of his mind. I think he has a productive game, but not out of his mind. Because Caleb Downs is too good, man. He's too good. He's too damn good. And Texas, they have to address Jeremiah Smith. And anytime you have a receiver that dominant, you have to, and in college, that's not the NFL, you have to assign 2 people on him. If you don't, it's a matchup nightmare. So, it's going to be an outstanding game. Physicality will matter in the trenches, I believe, the most. So there's going to be an outstanding game. We got GMF in the building. Appreciate you tapping in. What's good, brother? Hope all is well. Appreciate that, man. What you think about Canelo and Bud fight? I think I said it, man. I think prior I said I'm going with Bud mainly because of mentality. Canelo is a dog, man. Canelo is a dog, man. But Bud, he don't have, like, he doesn't have, he don't flinch, bro. He doesn't flinch. He doesn't flinch. And because Canelo has lost in the ring, soundly, might I add, before, I think there's a place that he could go to and doubt himself in the fight. I don't think Bud ever doubts himself. So I got Bud just based on mentality. Just on mentality. Because talent for talent, it's about even. But Bud, man, his mentality, man, he just doesn't lose us, bro. So I'm going with Bud. I'm definitely going with Bud. All right, y'all, moving on to my next segment, my Keep the Lie Live segment. It's such a 50-50 fight, but man, that experience from Canelo. Okay, ain't mad at that. Like I said, you're not going to get an argument out of me for any of these fighters, whether you for Bud or not, because talent-wise, this is damn near even. And these type of fights is all about mentality for me. I think it sets it apart. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Again, moving on to my next segment, my Keep the Lie Live segment. So my Keep the Lie Live for this episode is name versus bloodline. Again, name versus bloodline. I think we got it wrong in our society because we value the name over the bloodline. And it's very hard to track our lineage